How are you doing? Mm. I got me a nice cup of coffee, y'all, and I'm just chilling here by my favorite in my favorite place by the window, enjoying the sunshine shining in on me. It's not too much um, cool air blowing because it's actually pretty warm, but it's all good. I'm here for the sun. Wake me up, give me life, sun. mm-hmm. Give me some life, son. Hi, Brandon. Grand rising to you. Mm, mm, mm. This coffee is delicious this morning. Y'all know I just love coffee anyway, so. Mm-hmm. I'm just enjoying it. This is a great place to be right now. Right in front of this window. You're my first fan. You are my first person on here. You are number one, Brandon. Thank you. Thank you for being the first one here and communicating with your girl. You see it, recognize you. You got a whole crown by your name. Like, thank you. Mm-mm-mm. Come on, son. Shine on down on me. It's great. It been raining every day, and it's been all cloudy and dull and dim and just not it. So I'm so thankful for the sun right now. And we're supposed to get rain for like the next week. I'm like, this can't be life. So being as though we're getting the sunshine right now today, and it's going to be, I think, 87 degrees or something like that, I'm here for it. Mm-hmm. Hopefully y'all got your coffee, your tea, your orange juice, apple juice, matcha, something, mimosa, whatever it is you sipping on this morning. Get it together and come on here and chat with your girl. Let me know how your day is planned to go. What's the weather like where you are today? Like, hopefully y'all are not getting that rain that we just had. Because yesterday was thunderstorms, lightning, thunder, all the above. It was terrible yesterday. And raining on and off all day long. So, yeah, we don't need that. And it's going to rain. Like, no, no, no. It's not okay to be raining like that every day, all day long. You took your grandma to the hospital. I hope she's doing okay. I hope she's doing okay. Yeah, like I've been saying, I've been reading more of my book. Like I was saying to y'all before, you should get on. You should get on this. If you haven't read this book already, you should. It's a great read, to be honest. Coffee, sunshine, and books. Can't ask for better. mm. Y'all know, you never know what I was going to come on here and talk to y'all about. Like, you never know what people be going through. People be going through some things for real. And that's why it's important to check on your loved ones. Be there for people as much as you can. And, you know, if you got something going on with yourself, maybe you can find somebody that you can talk to, help you get through it, you know. And don't talk to just anybody, though, because you don't want your business to be spread across the world. But Sometimes it helps just to get it off your chest. Yeah, get it off your chest. Um, you know, like we had my girl come on here yesterday and talked about how she was going through it. She's at a point where she's just ready to give up, and she's upset with life itself. We all have those moments. We all have them. I can't say that I've been not having those moments lately, you know? So sometimes just venting, getting it off your chest, talking to the right kind of people. Maybe they can pray for you. Um, and also pray for yourself as well, because that helps. Prayer, talk to God first about everything. You talk to God, and He'll guide you through things, you know? Because, mm, mm, mm. I think the devil is working overtime. He's been working overtime lately. There's been a lot going on. So, stay prayed up. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. And that's why I always preach, wake up, say your prayers, say your affirmations, look yourself in that mirror, tell yourself how great you are, how amazing you are, smart, productive, whatever it is, speak life into yourself. Because we be torn down all the time from the outside world or outside sources. Don't even have to be the outside world. It could be somebody personal, right up close with you, that's tearing you down. You know? So, I'm doing good, Brandon. I can't complain. Can't complain at all. I'm doing okay. I'm a little warm, but I'm doing okay. I think it's this coffee that's making me kind of warm. Mm. I don't know if I like that new edge control that I bought. That new edge control be giving off a white cast. On the other one used to give off like a white cast, but this one seems like it does it a little more. Like, I don't like that. Hi SK, how you doing? Hi James, Grand Rising. Hey Eric. My morning's going pretty good. I can't complain. I cannot complain. I'm here. I woke up. I'm sitting in my favorite spot by the window, enjoying the sunshine coming in, drinking my coffee. I was just reading my book. Y'all already know the book I'm reading. I show y'all it all the time. I'm still on it because I don't be reading it all the time. You know, I'll read a couple pages and I put it down. Whereas before I used to be able to read a whole book in one day. But now I just read a few pages and then I put it down. So this is a very good read if y'all are looking for a good book to read. It helps you out with everyday life and being productive and, like, you know, looking at things differently. If you have if you're a person that lacks or find yourself not being so productive or staying consistent or, you know, things like that, it helps you look at things in a different light. So I like it. It's called Think and Grow Rich, and that could be in any area of your life, you know, not just about money, but just period. Like I told you, I always look at things in a lot of different ways. I get the message from it. And you read between the lines sometimes, and you can get a different message. You can just look at it. It makes you look at things like, Y'all got crowns by y'all name because y'all be showing up and showing out, and I appreciate that. Y'all be communicating with me. Put a crown by your name. Definitely. You need some prayers, Brandon? You definitely need some prayers, Brandon. Support Brandon and give him some prayers, y'all, because, yeah, it be real. They took his grandmother to the hospital. Life be real. Welcome to Mimi's Love. Don't be late. Get your coffee. Thumbs up the video. Amazing. Yeah. All the above. And you know what? I don't know why everybody be thinking that I'm in a hotel. Like, they think I'm in a hotel. I guess this setting here where I'm sitting at looks like a hotel. But this is not a hotel. That's so funny. Hi, Vikash. Hi, hello. How are you? Thank you, Eric, for that. I appreciate you. Get you some coffee. This is my first cup. I try to only drink 1 cup. And I try not to drink more than 1 cup, period. But every now and then, I need 2. Today, I think it's going to be a 1 cup kind of day. And I've been drinking a lot more tea, too, y'all. I actually made a big thing of tea, iced tea. So I've been drinking a lot of iced tea. I made a big old, you know how you go to a picnic and they got them big old tall containers, and it's full and it has a little dispenser thing on it. I've made a big thing like that of iced tea. So thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Eric. It's all good. You've been gone. Welcome back. You know, one thing, people be going through life. I'm one of them people that's understanding of that. Life be happening. Everybody don't be having time to sit here and sit up on this, whether you on your phone or TV or wherever it is. People don't be having time to sit up on there all day, all the time. So I understand. And prayers to everybody, too, because you never know what somebody's going through. And like I spoke of a little while ago, you never know what people are going through. Mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever. You don't know. So don't judge people. Try not to be too harsh. Be a little understanding of other people. Sometimes people be acting out because they need some attention or because of what they're going through, period. So be mindful of that before you judge people. That's what I'm saying, Eric. I already know. We definitely talked before. I definitely know. That's why I'm saying keep people in your prayers. You never know what people are going through. Just because it look good doesn't mean that it is. I go through things myself, believe me. I'm not exempt from nothing. I go through things just like everybody else. I feel like I'm still in the process of learning. life, even at my age, I'm still in a I feel like you can never stop learning things. Like, and sometimes it be like, like you never know. You find yourself in situations, different predicaments and stuff, that you don't. Mm-mm-mm. And then you know what? Sometimes we do things like it be like say maybe you went through something, you feel like you learned the lesson, and you feel I would like somebody came on here yesterday. They said, don't you hate when you tell yourself you're not going to do something and you end up doing it anyway? Doesn't it bother you that you do that? I'm like, psh. I think everybody does that. Everybody goes through that thing. They tell themselves, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do this. I'm not whatever. And then they end up doing it anyway. You can't kick yourself in the butt about that, because we are only human. We are only human. There's no script on life besides the Bible. But we still are human. So fell off the voluntary. Wow. Wow, Brandon. Sorry to hear that. Sheesh. That's not good. That's dangerous. Sometimes they say things and at the same time they're reaching out for help. Exactly. Exactly. People be saying things and they be definitely crying out for help without, because some people don't like sharing exactly what's going on. People don't like people don't really like people to be in their business. So they might share something and you got to listen to what they actually saying, because they might be crying out for help. You're right. If I can't control it, I let it go. Life is going to happen. Ready or not, so stay in tune with yourself. Exactly. You can't control anything. You can't control yourself. That's a fact, James. That's a straight fact. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, man, like, like I said, you never know what people be going through. Just because it look good doesn't mean it's good. And just because somebody is smiling doesn't mean that they're not going through some pain. They might be smiling through the pain. That might be the only thing they feel like they can do just to feel good. Hey, Ryan. Grand rising to you. You always high, Ryan. Thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate you. Double tapping the screen. You know. That was good. But, yeah, man. That's why I always say, this is, you already know me for this, saying basically when you wake up, make sure you say your prayers, say your affirmations. Affirmations help with speaking life into yourself. That's the whole point in it. Speak life into yourself. Lift yourself up with the affirmations. But you got to believe it, though. When you saying these things to yourself, you got to believe it. Say things that make you feel good. Say things that you feel like that you want to get better at, or whatever it is. Say it to yourself. Tell yourself that that's what it is. Words are powerful. Thoughts are powerful. Very, very powerful. So, Do that for yourself every day. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. You just woke up, Ryan? Okay. I'm happy you woke up. You already know there's some people who didn't wake up. Every day, it's guaranteed, every day that I look at my phone, there's somebody that did not wake up. Like, all stuff the train going past. There's somebody that did not wake up every single day when you look at you turn your phone on, you freaking, anything. There's somebody that didn't wake up. I turned my phone, when I looked at my phone today, I seen something that said 3 unalived, 1 injured. And that was on the news. So it be going down where I'm at. Like, well, not exactly where I'm at, but around where I'm at, in the same city. It goes down. It goes down, like, yeah, big time. So I told you about the one lady, about the little 16-year-old the other day. My sister-in-law's nephew. Yeah, I told you about him. His mother, his going away thing was, his funeral was Monday. His mom buried him Monday. 16 years old, That's hard. Like, I can that right there. I got 3 sons myself, so I feel that lady's pain. I feel her pain. 16 years old. That's tough. Like, This is a good day when we can wake up, puff, puff, and don't have to pass to nobody. Right, Eric? I get it. Absent from the body is present. Money, so it's a win-win. Amen to that, James. That amen. You know what? That reminds me of, wow, it's amazing. Wait a minute. There's a bird sitting on it, like, I don't know if y'all can see this bird, but like, there's a bird. That bird is sitting like right on the edge of the, see him sitting, look, right, that one that just flew away. That's why I like this little, just stuff like that. That's why I like sitting by the window. I just be watching and seeing a bunch of different little things. Something like that, that simple to me is like worth sitting here and looking at. Maybe you call it weird, strange, or whatever, but just little things like that. Like, the bird was literally on the tip of the house, right on the edge of the roof. Like, and then it just flew away. Like, I don't know. Whatever. But stuff like that, I like looking at. That's why I like sitting here watching. Hi, Aaron. It's the simple things in life for me, y'all. Simple things. It makes me happy. I'm at that place in my life right now where I like simple things. I like taking it easy. I like just, like I told y'all, I'm on this journey that I ended up on. My mission was to get some type of relaxation in it. Being able to finally sit down and just relax. And my sister's birthday, she's 83 years old. Well, happy birthday, Aaron's sister. My grandmother is going to be 85 this year. Happy birthday to your sister. My grandma will be 85 in December. But yeah, I told you when I first moved back here to my hometown, those have been watching me for a while. Y'all know and y'all seen how busy I used to be. Very, very, very busy. Constantly moving. Like I'm not saying that there was something really wrong with it, but the whole thing is I felt like I did not have a time where I was able to really just relax and just know myself, you know. In the midst of me doing that, working all the time, working like crazy. Like y'all saw me. I had y'all at work with me. I brought y'all back home with me after I got off of work. Y'all seen me come straight in the door from home, from working, then cooking. I'm cooking for 2 hours because I'm feeding a lot of people. Straight to that, then sitting up and just partying with y'all like every night, and then it was like a continuous cycle for years and years and years and years, to where I felt like I didn't even have time to do nothing. I couldn't take care. I mean, of course I took care of myself, but it wasn't like a thing, you know what I mean? Where I was able to just sit back and just breathe and do something like this and sit here and just look out the window. The bird is back on the edge, y'all. That is something. He's back on the edge again. That is something. That I don't know. I feel like that's something. That means something to me. But yeah. You remember me walking through the hood? Exactly. You know what I mean? And like, y'all remember me walking through the hood. You remember me driving the first job, the ones that been around where they remember me driving to work, racing, getting in a car and racing down the highway to be there. Racing, running to go clock in. Like, then it got to the point where I switched jobs and I was able to just walk to work, which was great. That was a little bit more like coming down off of my busy, busy, busy thing, you know? And I was doing stuff like, man, just imagine like, I don't know. That was cool, but I just felt like I could not be in my complete femininity. How can I say that? I was not able to completely be in that. I felt like I was, just like just going. Like I couldn't even think. I was just going. I didn't have time to sit down and think. I didn't have time to sit down and relax. I didn't have time to do much of anything besides do. Just do, you know? Do. Just keep going. Just go. Just like, And I was looking at everything during them times, like, dang, even lunch break at work. It was like, okay, yeah, you got 30 minutes. Hurry up, scarf your food down. You got to hurry up and get back to it like this. Hurry up. Like, you know what I mean? It was just like, my whole life was in a rush or like I'm busy, 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 busy. When you live like that, you do not have time for yourself at all. Even the times when you feel like that you doing something like going to go get a pedicure or a manicure or something like that, you still in a rush because you got things to do, you know, dinner, feeding my family, all that stuff. I had to eat things done, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Excuse me. So that's not life to me. Like I felt like I needed a break from that. So like I felt like I was inside, I felt like I was getting old so fast. Like even though I didn't look like it, but I felt like it. Mm-hmm. Be with you on lunch break. Yep, lunch break. A job is definitely a prison. You right. Job is definitely a prison. It's like hurry up, hurry up. If you don't hurry up, you might end up. It's like they dangling your life. Like Hurry up, get here. You better be here by a certain time. Hit that clock and get to it. Because if you don't, you out of here. Like, what? I don't know. I feel like I told you, I've done that for so many years. So many. I wasn't doing this when I was working at my other job, where I was working and I was my first hospital job, where I was there for 10 years straight before I got to Yale. Before I started working at Yale, I was at UPMC for 10 years straight. My daughter was like 3 years old when I started at that hospital job. Hi, Levi. Yeah, my daughter was like 3 when I started that job. So she's 19. I just stopped working. Well, she'll be 19. I just stopped working in the hospital December of last year. I started when my daughter was 3. Like, I remember taking her to preschool when I first started in the hospital. Yeah. She was in preschool. And I remember telling myself, like, but at that time, I used to work 3 to 11:30 at night. When I first started in the hospital, I didn't care. I took whatever job they was going to give me so I said, yeah, it don't even matter. I'll be able to change around eventually, but for now, I got to do this. Oh, God. Here we go. Hurry to get to work and a hurry to do the work. Hurry to eat lunch. Hurry to clock out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, man. Hurry, hurry, hurry is right. That's it. Y'all saw me. People that been around, you seen how I was moving. And then I used to work in the first job, the first one I was getting home at 5 o'clock. Well, yeah, because I got off at 4:30. It was 8 to 4:30. Then I got switched over to the other one where I was able to walk to work. I had to be there at 7. So it was 7 to 3:30. That siren is so annoying. But I can't wait to move and be away from it. I feel like it'll smooth my brain out. that siren right there, I feel like it's here for, they say it's here for the reason that they claim it's here for, but just like that bird being on the edge of that house over there, I feel like there's some type of hidden thing. You never know. They got some type of mind control thing with that siren and the people in this area. I don't care. That's the way I look at life. I'm sorry. But yeah. I don't Y'all been watching for a while. Y'all seen how it was. Hurry, 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 hurry. And like I said, I used to get off at that time. You figure, by the time I get home, but the first one was I got home at 5 o'clock. So if you just getting home at 5 o'clock, you got to still cook dinner. Like, you know, dinner for a family of, what was it, 4 or 5 of us. Different time, it depends. Sometimes there's 5 of us, sometimes it was 8 of us. I mean, like, so it was always cooking for a lot of people. So it wasn't just a simple task. It wasn't just a quick little something. It took a couple hours mostly every single time. And if y'all been watching for a while, y'all seen the amount of food that I used to cook. So it wasn't just a little bit of cooking. It used to take me a couple hours every time. Every single time. So there was times I was cooking until 10 o'clock at night. 10 something at night. You know, it was different all the time. Never know what it was. Like, I was always cooking, moving. You know what I mean? It was just that type of thing. And I'll just say it just kept me busy constantly. Man, y'all, it's just so much going on out here outside today. There's the paramedics out here right now. There's people that it's just a lot going on. That's why it keeps throwing me off. Like the paramedics right now is just sitting here. They about to take somebody. It's something like it. There's so much going on out here. There's so much going on. Like today is a day. The train comes through at 3 in the a.m. Through the neighborhood, for real? I think it does here too. I don't know. It be coming through. That white cream is bothering me. I don't like that new one I got. I gotta buy a new one. I don't like that one because I swear the white cast that it be leaving in my hair irks my soul. What's up, Jay? Yeah. What I tell y'all, I'm telling you, there's something with that. Something with that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's so busy. Please hurry up, car, and don't have nothing happen. Hurry up. You backing out too slow. Them cars is flying down the street. Somebody backing out their driveway. Slow, though. I mean, yeah, you gotta look, but you gotta get out there faster than that. The way them cars is flying past, somebody gonna come flying around that corner. With me, you, and I have to do everything. It's teamwork in the household. If anything, give you a foot rub. Yeah. Your Reaper is coming. Right? For real, Jay. I'm telling you, you don't never know. And you might be right. Because the way that this is set up, you might be right. You might be right. Like the paramedics about to put somebody on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, camera. I don't like the way that's big like that. Like, keep it together. There we go. It was all big and weird. All zoomed in. Everybody always think I'm in a hotel with this setting back here. It's amazing. So many people have said that. Are you in a hotel? It looks like you're in a hotel. No, not in a hotel. Jay, you my number one. See, look at that, Jay. Have you been naughty or nice, Mimi? The Girl Reaper wants to know. Man, that's a good question. Guess we don't never know till it's time, huh? You try to live right, but you never know. What's today, Jay? You fasting today or what? What's going on with you? I'm trying to see who they about to bring Who they about to put on that, bring out on that stretcher. Today's a fasting day. Okay, okay. So what you doing this fasting thing every other day? Do you feel like it helps maintain weight or what? You think it helps or what's the point in it? Are you doing it to cleanse your body? Are you doing it to um, maintain weight, or like what you doing it for? I know people fast for different reasons, so maybe doing a spiritual cleansing, all kind of different things. So, right, what you say is hot? Isn't it hot? I swear it is. It's definitely warm. My hair is growing too. It is just growing fast. It's coming fast down here. This is one of my longest ones. Yeah, yeah, you definitely. Yeah, I've been sweating too, Ryan. That's why I keep turning this fan on, because I be sweating, especially when I drink this coffee. Yesterday, y'all, I'm telling you, I tried yesterday. I had iced coffee instead of hot coffee, and I didn't like it. I tried to do something different. I was like, yeah, let me just do this cold coffee this morning instead of, maybe that's my problem. And I tried to do cold coffee. Mm-mm. I didn't enjoy it. I don't need to have a calorie fast every day. Calorie fast. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I know. Then when you have a lot of calories and stuff every day, then that helps you. That makes you gain weight. So I get it. As you see, I have gained. But you know what my main thing is? Because when I get active, I haven't been very active in these last, what, 8 months? I haven't been active as I used to be. And I feel like before, when I was going, weight couldn't stay on me at all. But when I sit down and I'm not doing much, because it's not like I really eat so much different than what I was eating before. Um, what you say? Coffee will make you hotter. It definitely. I was in the show, my 600-pound life. Oh, okay, Jay. Whatever. You're good shape. Thank you, Ryan. But I'm just saying, like when I was moving around and going to work and cooking and getting up and running, like I could not keep weight on for nothing. Like I could not keep weight on for nothing. But being as though I got down, able to sit down and just go slow with things, you know what I mean? Weight is gaining. Like I'm gaining weight a little bit. Oh, I have gained weight, of course. But I just have a natural build about myself. But like I said, I can't keep weight on when I'm constantly moving. I can't. It just does not stay on. Like that's just how I am. When I'm able to sit still and be more, go slow and walk slower and just not rush at life, then I put weight on. That's how my body is. That's just how it is. I don't believe you, Jay. You hate sitting around. Do I jog? No. I don't jog. Nope. I'll walk. If anything, I'll walk. But I don't jog. Jogging might be a good thing to do, though. But mm, walking would be better. Yeah, I am, Jay. I don't believe that you was on that show. I don't believe you. Build up your cardio. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's my problem, y'all. Consistency. I gotta work on being consistent. How dare you? Whatever. How dare you? How dare you go on my old videos commenting, talking about what I am? How dare you come on and try to talk stuff to me on a daily basis? How about that? How dare you? Trying to come for me. Definitely got sassy with you. Mm-hmm. You know it. You know it. You know how mean you get. I don't even know why you try and play. You know exactly. You got work today? How about, are you at work? Do some work. I need this fan. See, it be getting warm. It get warm fast with that coffee going through your body. Get warm, get the sweating. And sitting here, even though I don't have the door open. But, oh, you don't have to be to work till 6? Oh, okay. Well, you almost there. I don't like working the evening shift. I got a problem. I do not like the evening shift, y'all. It's not good for me. I don't like it. And you know what? That's because, like, when my kids was younger, of course, I didn't like working that because I like to be home with my kids. You know, be home, cook them dinner, help them with homework, put them to bed. I feel like that was regular, normal type life. But I can actually work that now. I can work night shift, evening shift, whatever shift. I could do it. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. My bad. Anyway, I'm back. But this is the new edge control that I bought, and it's only because this is the only one they had when I went to that store, and I'm not sure if I like this one. This one right here, it leaves this white cast in my hair. Like, I'd be trying to stick down my edges a little bit, because, yeah. But it leaves like a white cast in my head. And I don't like that. Like, that's stupid to me. Anyway, yeah, this one right here, It's good at holding, but I don't know. This is not the one that I usually buy. So this one right here, argan oil edge tamer. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but maybe I need to try. They got different ones, so maybe I need to try a different one or something. And I actually used to buy that one before, but then I stopped. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't remember. But that's the only one they had in the store when I went, and I was way out somewhere else. Y'all, I don't know if y'all were on last night when I was telling my story about what happened to me in an Airbnb one time. I was telling them this story last night. I didn't see too many of my original people on there last night. Not too many, but I told the story about what happened to me at the Airbnb. Man, it's a dangerous thing to be playing with. Like, you can't play with people's life like that. And I'm a female, you know what I mean? Like, how dare? Let me tell y'all. So I get to the Airbnb. And there's already somebody there. Like, are you serious? Like, their actual physical body was not there because I don't know where they were. Maybe they went on a walk. What? Wait. I know them drop downs be coming down. Wendy's is giving free food every Friday for the rest of the year. If y'all eat Wendy's, it said that on the thing. It said Wendy's is giving free food every Friday for the rest of the year. But anyway, that's not what I was saying. I got to an Airbnb, y'all. And there was already somebody there, y'all. Like, so I walks in. I put the code in. I walk in. You had to go up the steps. I went up the steps. I'm looking when I was halfway up the steps because I'm like, is that somebody's bag sitting there? Hi, Bean. Grand Rising. I'm like, is that somebody's bag sitting there on the floor? Like, because you could see the kitchen area when you first get up the steps. There's a bag there. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, hello? Is there somebody in here? Like, now I went up this. I'm like, wait, let me go up here. I'm thinking, like, what is really going on? Because you know, when you go in, most of these Airbnbs is self-check-in. So they gave me a code to punch in on the outside to get in there. Go in there, go up the steps completely into the kitchen. There's a bag sitting there on the floor. There's a car key sitting on the table. There's change, somebody's money sitting on there. I look over to the living room area. There's a suitcase that's open, laying there. There's a laptop on the table, a book bag, another suitcase. I'm like, what the? Hold up. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, I gotta be tripping. Something, I have to be tripping. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, because at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, like, did you give me and someone else the code, the same code? Like, how could you mess up like that? I'm like, nah, maybe somebody didn't check out yet or something. You know, maybe I'm thinking whatever. Listen, I'm like, nah. I'm like, is there somebody in here? Are they hiding? I'm thinking, was there somebody that snuck in here, broke in here, and they're living in here or something? Like, I ain't know what to think. I'm like, hold up, man. And it was a studio one, but when you go, it was 3. When you come up, when you first come in the door, you had to go up steps. So it was like a little landing. You go up the steps, you're in the kitchen. You had to go up some more steps. There was a bedroom up there. So I'm like, maybe they sleep. Like, so I went up, peeked up to see if there was somebody laying in the bed. Nobody in there. But it was obvious somebody was there. Their car key was sitting there on the table. And I'm like, okay. I can't be tripping. I go look up, and the bed is ruffled. Like, you could tell that the bed wasn't made. It was like somebody had been laying in that bed. I said, whoa, this is crazy. This is freaking crazy. I call, get right on the phone, call the host. I'm communicating. The host is communicating right back. Then they tell me, hold on, something. There must be a mistake. They get back to me. They tell me, oh, I apologize, but there was a glitch in the computer system, and I accidentally double booked. You double booked me and someone else? Are you serious right now? Like, so what am I supposed to do with this? Like, the whole point was to be able to have a getaway, get away from home, stay somewhere. It was a nice area. This area is actually where they have hi Dorothy. They have uh the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, stay in them surrounding houses and all kinds of stuff. So it was a very nice area. It's actually that area I told you where I could have went and um watched the fireworks at. Remember I told y'all it's an area called Mount Washington. It's up high. I think it's the highest mountain in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh, not Pennsylvania, but in Pittsburgh, where it looks down on the three rivers, where the three rivers connect that. You can see the bridges, a lot of bridges and stuff over there. You can see the city, basically. You can see downtown, how nice it is. And at nighttime, the view is amazing. So it was the whole point in standing there, you know what I mean? Just getting the feel, getting the whole thing of it. They ruined that. But my whole thing is, how could you do something like that? Now, say I would have been in there and I was like laying in the bed. Who knows? You know, maybe I had just got out the shower. Ain't no telling what could have been going on. But if I would have got there first, you know, because I could have been like, you know, I want to now, I'm here, I want to get relaxed. Let me get my shower. Let me chill. I could have been laying, sitting around in my robe. Anything could have been going on. And you gave me and someone else the code, and say there's a man. Say it was somebody that was a little, you know, had something going on with themselves. And what if they would have been came in there and then now I'm having to fight for my life because you didn't gave somebody else the whole code? That's crazy to me. How can you make a mistake like that? The whole thing where you refunded, yes. That only thing, that's what I can say about the whole situation that made it a lot easier to deal with, was the fact that I can't blame Airbnb itself, because they were great. They handled the situation very well. The host was the problem. The host was the problem. Like, they refunded me my money. Oh, sorry, there was a mistake. We have to refund you your money back. Okay, you ruined the whole situation that I felt like I had going on. You ruined it, but okay. And it was just something. That was just, I ain't never in my life been doing nothing like that. But one thing I will tell you though, I've stayed in many Airbnbs. Only 2 in Pittsburgh. Only 2. Both times, not good. Both of them not good. This was the second time I ever booked one here. First one was years ago. This was probably like 2019, something like that. 2020, one of the two. I had booked, I think it was 2019 actually, yeah. Cause it was cold outside. Yeah, it was 2019. Booked the Airbnb. That experience was crazy just as well. I got kicked out at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, you would have thought I was a party animal. I was wild and doing crazy stuff. That was not the case. I don't know what was wrong with that host, but I wish I could have bring up the review that he wrote for me, so I could be able to explain to y'all basically how that whole situation went. He basically said on there, that was one of my first ones. I think that was the first time I ever booked the Airbnb. And he put on there about how he should have known, basically, he should have known my kind when he didn't want to book to me to begin with. He just straight judged me, I guess, from the beginning. Like, and he just, like, he should have known, basically. Only thing I did, y'all, first of all, I wrote a review back on his butt, too. But the whole thing, when I got there, the bed was sitting up on, like, you know how you have those, what are them things called? The wooden things in the grocery stores that they be having the cases of pop, of soda and all that stuff sitting on. The bed was on that. That was what the mattress was on. The headboard had Christmas lights strung through it. I don't know if he was trying to set me up for a horror movie or something. I don't know what that was supposed to be. But the only thing that I was doing when I got there, I bought me a bed in a bag, a complete bed set with the comforter, sheets, and all the different stuff, because I wasn't about to go lay on his sheets and stuff in there. So I skids, something like that. Yeah, that's not the word that I was looking for, but yeah, something like that. That's what the bed was on, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna change this bedding out and stuff and whatever. Actually, I was gonna put my bedding on top of that bedding, the ones I bought, because like I said, I wasn't about to go lay in that bed. I just didn't feel right with it, so I bought a bedding set to put in there, and that's all I was doing. He said I was moving furniture around in the middle of the night and stuff like that and whatever, and I was just making too much noise. It wasn't the middle of the night. It probably was like 10, 11 o'clock or something. I actually checked in a little later than I wanted to. So, I did that, and I was cleaning. I had bought cleaning supplies, too, because, you know, I'm just extra like that. I bought cleaning supplies, and I was cleaning up because there was dog fur on the couch. You could tell that it hadn't really been thoroughly cleaned, like swept or anything. So I was kind of like cleaning up because I couldn't get comfortable. There was old food and drinks in the refrigerator. The bathroom, the tub was dirty. Looked like somebody dumped old mop water in there. And it's, you know how if you dump something like dirty water in a tub, how it leaves like the little marking and stuff and whatever. The tub was dirty. So I was cleaning the tub because I wanted to take a shower. I made the bed over and stuff, so, you know, when I'm doing that, the little crates and stuff, I guess, was probably making noise. I don't know if he was in the basement, or if he was upstairs, or where the man was, but he said I was making too much noise. He wrote Airbnb, and he said that, and he wanted me out of there. So, 2 o'clock in the morning, he canceled my booking, and I had to get out of there. I had to leave at 2 something in the morning. Thank God that I'm from here, so I was able to go to my mother's house. But, you know, I mean, I just didn't want to go in and bombard her space like that. So I booked that, and I had to go there at 2 something in the morning. I had to call my mom, tell her I'm coming there, 2 o'clock in the morning. I felt so like, dude, you've been lost your mind. First of all, I was coming here. I was actually making your place better. I was cleaning up. I was putting new bedding on there and everything else. Like, I was making your place better. And you sat there and brung down my whole character. Like, I just was the worst person in the world. He should have known. What was that supposed to mean? Like, how are you judging me? Off of my picture? What, you thought I was just this ghetto girl or something? That was what you was trying to say? I wasn't partying down there. I didn't have no loud music on or nothing like that. I was chilling, watching TV as much as I could. I had made food. I made food at my mom's house. I was there. I was eating my food, trying to just like take it all in and say, you know what? I'm going to just make the most of it. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to make the bed over. I'm going to do all this different stuff, and then I'll be straight here for a day. Listen, that's another reason. That's why I'm saying I done been through different situations where I'm, like I said, you got to be careful. You got to set a certain bar for yourself, or they will try to set it for you. People in the world will try to set it for you. Set the tone for yourself. Don't allow nobody else to set the tone for you. The dude judged me flat out. He didn't know me. He didn't. Dude, I'm mad that I even used some of my cleaning products to clean your nasty tub. Why was this food in there? Why were the dirty towels? Why was it old food and half drinking drinks in the refrigerator? Why was there a pizza box in there, dude? Like, what's going on? But you have the nerve to judge me. Yeah. So anyway, that's my experiences with Airbnbs in Pittsburgh. They say that Pittsburgh has a very bad ranking for Airbnbs. They have a very bad rating. So be careful. That's, yeah. And then another thing, I had just watched a movie. There was a movie out called Barbarian that it basically is about somebody being double booked. A lady, she got double booked with a man in an Airbnb. Double booked. And it's so crazy. I just watched that. I watched that movie like the same day that happened with that Airbnb when I got double booked. Y'all need to go check it out. Y'all gonna be like, wow. So imagine how I felt seeing that movie. It's called Barbarian. It's on Netflix. Just imagine how I felt watching this movie. Y'all gotta watch it to understand completely what I mean by it. But go watch that movie. I'm not even going to ruin it and get into it. Go watch that movie. It's called Barbarian. It's about somebody being double booked on Airbnb. That's crazy. I didn't even know that could even happen. And that makes me wonder too, like, so do y'all, when y'all double book, like, so you didn't realize that you gave two people the same code to get into the unit? Or like, do y'all never change the codes for these Airbnbs and stuff? Like, it's not a new code for every person, or, like, or how do y'all do this? How does this work? Because how can you even make that mistake? You do not know people, and you do not know, you could have been playing with someone's life. I could have been fighting for my life in that type of situation. You don't never know. You never know. Mm, mm, mm. Life, y'all. I'm telling you, life is so crazy sometimes. You never know. I kind of think I want another cup of coffee. I kind of think I do. Y'all see that new thing they got going on here? Thank you and shout out to the people with the crown by your name. Y'all be showing up and showing out. That's why they doing this now. It shows the top people who be showing up and showing out. So right now, the top people are Jay, Ryan, James. Yes, y'all showed up and showed out. The first people to comment, first people on, first people to show they love, hitting that like button, and everything else. Like, yeah, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all very much. Eric, everybody. Thank y'all, and I appreciate it. It's the leadership board. So y'all the leaders on here. Mm. And you get on the leadership board by showing up and showing out. sending messages, sending super chats and super stickers, you know, things like that. So that's how you get on it. You end up on there and get a special shouts out and special recognition from showing up and showing out. Showing up, liking the video, sending super chats, super stickers, all that different stuff. So appreciate y'all very, very much. And y'all already know I love communicating with y'all. So we got a whole community here of positive people, people that be showing up for each other and all that. So new people, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button to show your girl some love. And maybe next time you could be the one that's number 1, number 2, or number 3 up on the leadership board. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I'm sitting here by my favorite place to be, looking out the window, just watching the scenery. It's a great view, and I enjoy it. I love to come sit here, sip my coffee, read my book, get the sunshine and in on me. It keeps me away from the bugs out there because I can sit on the balcony, but y'all know I'm not even into the bugs. And yeah, this is a great place right here because it's great sunshine coming here. I don't know. What's the plans for today, though, y'all? Because today it turned over. It was supposed to be raining. Like, it's supposed to rain every single day for the rest of the week. I was thinking of going over to my mother's house, but I haven't decided if I'm going to go today or tomorrow. But tomorrow, of course, it's going to be back raining again. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide. Today will be a great day to go because, like I said, the weather is amazing. But I don't know. I don't know. I might just go outside today. Not to her house, but just outside. Because you got to take advantage of these sunny days when you can. You know, all about that raining for the rest of the week, that ain't it. So you got to take advantage when it's nice. Yesterday was thunderstorms, lightning, thunder, all of the above. It was terrible. I need to find some more hair products for locks. Y'all have any recommendations? Drop them in the comments and let me know. Because I want to find some different ones. Like some good shampoos, moisturizers, all that type of stuff for my locks. Like, any recommendations for care for them and all that? Anything helps. Drop down and let me know. It's always good to find new things, you know, to get some new insight on it. They're growing a lot, but, you know, ain't nothing wrong with some new. I love moisturizers, so ain't nothing wrong with some new recommendations for it. They're growing like crazy. I was thinking about I don't know, y'all know I've been fasting. I've been on this journey of fasting and not eating until after 12 o'clock. That's been my thing since March. So it's almost 12, so I think my body is trying to tell me that I need to start going towards about to eat something. And I think I might make myself French toast and sausage and eggs. I have some brioche bread that I need to use up. So I think I might do that. Make some French toast out of that. That might be good. Well, it will be good. I know it will, but I'm just saying. That, and I also have yogurt. So, y'all know me and my yogurt. I be kind of doing stuff like that usually, but what I haven't been doing it lately, y'all know I've been a big pizza. I've been tweaking pizza. I haven't been eating pizza like I was before. I was eating that like consistently. Now I've been chilling a little bit on the pizza. But yeah. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My bad. You know how it be. It's getting later in the day. Calls, text messages, and all the above is starting to come through. So y'all know how it be sometimes. But I'm still here with y'all. But yeah, I think I'm going to go outside. I think I'm going to get myself together and go outside and enjoy the sun actually outside, you know. Hi, Chris. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Some of them clouds look like it could be some rain going to come up on us. But I hope not, because it said that there was going to be no rain. So hopefully we skip past the rain for today. It was so bad yesterday. Hopefully we skip past that rain. It was so bad. Like, I was sitting here by the window. It was lightning and thundering. I said, let me get away from this window for something to come in here and get me. So, you know, I didn't heard of tragic stories. You know, I didn't watch too much true crimes and weird stuff. Like, yeah, let me get away from that window. Hey, Time, how are you? You come to Stiller Country? Yeah, right? I told y'all before. Everybody mostly that's from Pittsburgh, they a Stiller fan. Like, we don't set trip. Mostly everybody are Stiller fans. How you feeling today, Tam? Y'all seen in that? If y'all seen my short, you seen that in that restaurant. Y'all seen that how in that restaurant how they had all the Stiller stuff up. They don't be playing. People don't play in Stiller Nation. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Perth, Australia? Wow. It's cold? No, it's going to be 80 something degrees here. It's going to be warm. It's going to be hot. 80 something degrees. Fahrenheit. Many blessings. I'm doing good. I cannot complain. You know, I'm in my favorite spot by the window, chilling out, talking to y'all now. I was reading more of my book. I told y'all I've been reading. Good read if y'all looking for a book. No, I'm not sponsored. No, I don't have anything like that going on. This is just a great book. So, yeah. I'm like one of them ladies. I like to sit here by the window and read books. It helps me think. This book It's a good book because it okay, Chris. Um it helps you, it helps open your brain up to different things, even though it says think and grow rich, but rich in many different areas, many different areas of your life. Like it could be just being rich, being making yourself be more consistent with things, or disciplined, or just locking into things. That book is not just about being growing rich financially, just growing rich period, in all areas of your life. And anything that you go hard at and you stay consistent with, keep going and don't give up, you'll become rich in it. So that's the good thing about that book. It's not basically just financially. You got to look at the, read between the lines. And then in the book, it never actually says, so far, I can't say in the whole book because I haven't finished it, but just in the little bit that I've read so far, it has never mentioned what the secret is to becoming rich. You just have to be able to have common sense and read between the lines. Like I said, just every story that it tells, it's like breaks it down into different little, like it's telling different people's story basically in each, in every chapter almost. And you have to be able to get the, what they're trying to say in each part of it. Like you have to be able to grasp it. If you read and you're able to really understand what they're saying, you just get it. It just says it to you in down there every chapter. And it's pounding it in your head. So I can just imagine by the time that I get to the end of it, what that man delivering? Give me some. Anyway, I'm talking to somebody outside. They can't even hear me. But you have to, if you're able to like get the gist of it, it's a great book. I love it. It's very inspiring. It's very, very inspiring. Like, I love that book so far. It's a great read. I'm happy I ordered that book. Um, yeah, I enjoy it. Maybe I can put down the link to it in the comments so that y'all could be able to order it, because it's great. It's a great read. Thank y'all for liking the video. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. Yeah, maybe you can get the gist of it. If I put it down in the comments, y'all can go on ahead and order the book, and I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. It's not, it wasn't super expensive. So it's a good read. Thank you for them hearts. Manifesting is key. Always remember that. If you can't think it, you can do it. Yes, that's a fact, Easy. Tell them again. That's a fact. If you could think it, you are correct. You can do it. The mind is a powerful thing. Our mind is powerful. Our words are powerful. That's why I'm saying, when I say say your affirmations to yourself, speak life into yourself. Because if you speak life into yourself, words are powerful. Speak nothing but positivity and productivity. I can't even say the word. Say that stuff to yourself every single day. Speak it into yourself. Believe me, it works. It works. And be consistent. Show up for yourself all the time. I've been chilling, Theezy. How you been? How's life been treating you? I know it's hard to believe. Just don't let it keep you down, and you'll come up. Speak it into existence. Yes, speak it into existence. Yes. Words are powerful. Thoughts are powerful. But don't tell yourself something, but then think different, because you blocking your blessings. You got to believe it. Like he said, believe it though. The things that you're speaking, you have to believe it as well, because that's believing is your thoughts. If you speaking it, but you telling yourself, oh, it's probably not going to happen, or yeah, I can't see that, or think I can't imagine that happening, you are blocking it. You basically contradicting yourself. Say it, think it, believe it, like stand on it. Period. Tell yourself this is what it's going to be. Think it, live in it, and it'll happen. That's a fact. Texas floods got bad down here. Easy. I was wondering that if you were you a part of it in those floods, and I know they got bad. I got family down there in Texas, and I've heard, throughout the news and the social media and stuff how bad those floods got down there. Not good. And don't get discouraged if it don't happen on your time. Exactly. God will make sure it's always on time. Believe that. That's a fact. He's not going to give it to you too soon. Sometimes you don't need it right away. Sometimes you got work to do before you receive those blessings. You're right. 20 minutes from it, though. Wow. Yeah, see. I seen a thing pop up that said there were 100 people that they found unalived. 100 from that flood. That was the numbers. That was a while ago. That was the number that they had came up with. So I'm sure. That's so sad. So sad. Mimi, would you rather for life or cheat on your husband? Well, I'm not going to jail for life. That's a fact. That I'm not doing, Jay. Not going to jail for life. Guarantee that one. That ain't happening. Right, she don't got a husband, so neither one, right? I started paying insurance just in case we get hit. It's for real. You better, Theezy. People don't even understand the importance of renter's insurance. People don't understand the importance. Even for people who rent apartments or whatever, you should have renter's insurance. You have to have it. It's important because you never know what might happen. Renter's insurance will cover you even if it's something like if your neighbor's house up, say you in an apartment building and your neighbor up there flood your tub and it start leaking down into your apartment. You're going to be covered by the renter's insurance. That's all part of it. So it's very important. People don't think like that though. You never know. When they broke it down to me years ago, like about how that works, I said, what? Because like they said, you never know. It's not just fire. It could be floods. It could be a freaking pipe break in the ceiling above your place or anything. You're going to be covered by that renter's insurance. And it's basically going to replace it. You got to have like the value. I don't think that they would go as deep as like you have to show receipts and all this different stuff, but that's why it's good to keep your receipts though too, because then you can prove it. Here, my TV cost this. I had 2, 3, 4, 5 TVs in my house. Bang, bang, bang. Run me my money. So you definitely have to see it in your mind. You're correct, Tam. Exactly. Don't speak marriage on this channel. Bye, boo. Here, I think he was good, girl. Looks are really deceiving. Jay, I'm not going to nobody jail for life. I'm not going to be locked behind no bar for no life with somebody controlling my life. That's what can't happen. That's not happening. We're not doing that. Big fast God will always give you what you need, not what you want. Yep, what you need, and give it to you on time. Don't never think he's slacking, because he doesn't slack. He give it to you on time. When it's your time to get it, you will get it. Know that one. Her looks to see me into following her. Thank you. Y'all visit me. You visit me? Oh, that's so nice. Some people, and a lot of people don't believe me. Yeah. The devil was a woman? Oh, man. Dang. The devil was a woman. Oh, my goodness gracious. Probably was. That's hilarious. Still is a woman. Oh my gosh. Y'all know y'all got to stop. Ain't no that is crazy. I wouldn't put it past it though. You never know. Yeah. Yeah. Devil is a woman. Wearing product, right? For real. Hey, listen. That might be a true thing right there. That might be true. Oh my goodness. You convince you to do something. Yeah. Yeah, you right, Tam. You right. You're right. You right. How am I doing for real? For real? I'm all right. I got some, everybody got things, Everybody got things. Mm-hmm. Everybody got things they be going through. But, for the most part, I'm straight. I'm here, I'm living. I can't, I'm straight. Everybody go through things. Believe that or not. I don't know why people be thinking that nobody goes through something and it be just them. I guess in the midst of going through different things, you be thinking, oh, why me? It's just me going through something. Nah. Everybody got different things they be going through. It be different levels to it. But my mama is doing good. She's doing her, being her. And Quay is doing good. Quay's doing okay. It's just, you know what? I feel like Quay is on this journey with me and finding what he is, who he is, what he want completely, and you know, walking into his who he gonna be for the future. Summer's almost over, man. Look back in. Oh, hey, I can imagine, Theezy. I can imagine. And being a parent is hard work. Yeah. How old is your son again? Sheesh. Man, man, man. I know. Y'all already know. Mm, 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 mm. These kids nowadays are they? He's 7? Okay. Well, yeah. I believe me, I know. Just imagine. Just imagine. I had 4 back. They back to back for real. So imagine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Easy. Believe me. I know. These kids are spoiled. They don't you can't even put just anything on them. They don't want that. They do not want that. That's funny because when my daughter started 12th grade last year, she wanted Yeezys. She needed these New Balances or something that she just wanted. She got 3 pairs of shoes when school started. The freaking Yeezys alone was like 500 or something crazy. I was like, girl, well, I need a black pair, and then I need this, and I need that. I can't just have that because then I'm like, listen, girl, you need a job. This is what I used to be saying to her. You need a job. Then, she was in 12th grade, so you can't just send her out. She's big. She's not, little. But the little ones, they want to. But just imagine 12th grade. Like, you can't send them to school just looking any kind of way. You can't. What you say? You have to wear Dollar General shoes. Right? Walmart shoes. Lost and found jacket. We had to steal from school lunch. You funny, Beezy. Well, I can say one thing. I always was kind of spoiled. I kind of got what I wanted because though my mom had 4 kids, my grandmother was always in my life, and my grandma bought me whatever I wanted. My grandma always showed up. She didn't play, and she had a good job, so she always got me whatever I wanted. I remember them days going school shopping. My grandma was going to get it. So that was a blessing. But but you right. These kids nowadays, I'm like, wait, her Yeezys, they was like $500 or $550 or something crazy. I said, girl, what? She's like, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. You had that. I said, so I gotta order them shoes. She got some, I forget. I don't even remember. But they was like $550. Plus you need more shoes. I said, nice. So we're gonna spend $550 on this one pair. What about you need more than just them one pair of shoes? Like so you saying that's the only pair you want? No, mom, I was just saying that I need those ones because and all right, man. All right. Actually, to be honest, Quay bought the third pair of shoes. He was working at the time and he bought the third pair of shoes. So I bought 2 and Quay bought 1. Thank God for Quay. He had got his check and I was like, Quay, I need $200 for Naya's shoes. He was like, here, Mom. Here. Whatever she need, here. Like, so that was a great feeling. That was a great thing. Hell to the no, I'm turning the boys' room into a man cave. Them 2 brothers got to get a hotel when they come see their pops. Hey, I feel you, time. You are funny. I look around at my son's room and be like, damn, we ain't even have the lights on when I was his age. My mom will be going weeks at a time, nowhere to be found. Easy, man. About the school start. Next week? Oh my goodness, Sky. What's up? In Tennessee, we start back to school. Oh, August 5th. Dang. August 5th, y'all. I'm so happy that man, my kids are out of school. Imagine that, man. Imagine that. I have no more school age kids. Could you imagine that? Like, that is unbelievable. For many, many years, I had 4 in school at the same time. That's 4 pairs of sneakers, 4 different outfits. I was so thankful when they did go to a school that had uniforms. That was a little, that was a little easier. It was a little easier, to be honest. Thank God for that. They was in uniforms for a lot of years. Thankful for that. Man. His name Big Quay now. My boy making moves for his mama. Yeah, he did. He really did. He did. He came through. I was so happy he came through because I wanted to get her. I didn't, she's That was her last year in school. I couldn't come disappoint. I didn't want to disappoint her. And I didn't want to have her feeling less than because she couldn't get what she wanted. You know what I mean? I didn't want that for her. I've always been able to show up and show out. I had to help. But at that year, it was just me. So I wanted her to be able to, you know, she's a smart girl. That girl come through with A's. You know, she could do her thing when it comes to school. So you want to take care of them ones that's handling their business. And I ain't have to pull teeth to pull her through school. So you want to make sure that them ones get to eat. For real. It's important. Believe me. It makes a difference in the way that they feel about themselves and the way that they show up when it comes to school and all that different stuff. You want to show up for those ones. Invest in them. They doing good. They doing what they need to do. Invest in them. Do whatever you got to do to make sure that they good. So good. It don't matter what time of the day. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Thank you. Easy, that's a fact, right? Quay definitely showed up and showed out. Showed out. Oh, wow. Sky, okay. He got a heart of gold. He didn't have to do it, but it, right? Exactly. Definitely. He didn't have to do it, but he did it. He definitely did it. He definitely did. But I will make sure of it. Yep, exactly. I'm doing good, Sky. I can't complain. How you doing? What's the word of the day? So many words. Shoot. So many. Had me in debt before I turned. See? Finding my name, Lord Jesus, we need help. Man, that's something. That is something, time. You are right. And that's something that I've never wanted to do, never did with my children, putting something in their name like that. No, 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 no. It's a terrible thing. You set your kids up for failure from the start. It's terrible. You doing all right? That's good to hear. I sure the hell shouldn't have did it for my siblings. I know that much. You wouldn't have did it for your siblings? It's manifestation. There you go. Manifestation. Hey, Mark. What's up, Mark? Welcome, welcome. Mayonnaise is the word of the day. Mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. Manifestation. There you go. You said you played. Okay. I already had my coffee. It's all gone. Gone. Man, you do. Oh, man. Man. I ain't even, that's a whole nother subject right there, because I can easily say how ways of setting your child up for failure, teaching them the bad stuff that's going to lead them down the whole negative path, like depending on what they're taught. If you teaching your kids how to manipulate the system, how to, man, like that's teaching your kids how to manipulate the system. And it does not do nothing but set them up for failure later on. I was taught that. I was taught how to manipulate the system from a young age. That's no good, because it led me down a path to always manipulate through life. And I gotta do a story time on that. To be honest, y'all, I could do a story time on that, man, because at the end of it all, it led to some bull crap later on. You know what I mean? Just learning that from a young age, and it led to bull crap later on. Like, sheesh, that's a whole nother video. That's a Let me write that down, because that would be a good story time. I believe. I'm telling you, that's a good story time. I gotta do one on that. That'd be great. To do a story time where y'all ain't gonna be able to believe it. You gonna be like, oh, for real? You? Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Where is my, I think it's over in the other drawer. Where is my little book that I be writing in, my little journal? I gotta write it down before I forget. Let me put it on this little paper right here. Telling y'all, this is my from the Cosmopolitan in Vegas. This is my pen from Cosmo. I gotta write stuff down because I'll forget and then be like, what was I supposed to be? Oh, I don't remember what I was supposed to talk about. Being taught. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my journal, because I don't want to write it on here. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Whoa. Stuff almost went crashing down. All right. My bad, y'all. Y'all see what I be looking at? Yeah. We can't do no wrong. Man. Scammers, I believe these women that do that race. Scammers, man. Man. I'm telling you. Wow. I don't remember even writing this. A master knows how to tap in when they're ready to tap out. A master knows when and how to ask and receive help. A master has peace in troubles. I don't remember writing that. See, this is why I be writing stuff down when I think of it or whatever. Whew, I be writing stuff, y'all. I be writing. And it be surprising me sometimes when I go back and read it, like, hold on. Where was my mind at the time? You said I could do no wrong? Yeah, man. Man. I can't say I was wrong, but they had me messed up. I'll tell you that one. Y'all, look at my 2022 manifestations. I'll be successful this year. I'm coming into overflow. I'll start a successful YouTube channel. This is manifestation. This is manifestations, and this is what is it? Speaking life into yourself and affirmations. I'm passionate. I'm confident. I am happy. My future is bright. I'm blessed. And I'm a child of the Most High God. This is in 2022 I wrote that. This is what I be talking about. Write this down. Roses are blue. Violets are red, girl. When the hell you coming to Texas? I don't know, man. I don't know. I love I never even been to Texas. Damn, what the heck, y'all? I'm telling you. Anyway, I'm trying to find that page where I wrote about my story times. I wrote it somewhere in here. Oh, wow. Wow. Hi, Katrina. Don't come now. You'll have to swim. Swim or bring a boat. Oh, my God. Hi, Katrina. Welcome, welcome, girlfriend. Maybe I need to start a new page with that. Let me see if it's in the back. Wow. Wow. These are my supervisors from my own from UPMC. Phone numbers. My two supervisors, they were my what's that thing called? Them people called when you get in a job? Recommendations. They were my references. That's where they are. Two of my supervisors from my job. Two of my coworkers. Well, one of my coworkers and one nursing. She was what some people, what my daughter want to be, a nurse practitioner. Those are my people that I had for my letters of recommendation to go work at Yale Hospital. I had some good ones. They had my back. That's why I told y'all. They loved me at my job, and I've been thinking about going back there. Because I do, them as my people, like for real. I worked there for 10 years, and I built a relationship with a lot of those people there. I enjoyed working there. I love that place. And I birthed my children in that same hospital too. So that place holds a special place in my heart. For real. Wait, let me write that down before I forget. That's a good one. Let me circle that. I'm gonna do one. I'm definitely gonna do a story time on that one because that's a good topic, and that's putting people in my business. But it's not too bad. It is. I'm not ashamed of it. It is what it is. Hi, Ace Man. How you doing? What did you say? I'll have to swim or get a boat. Bringing back memories, huh? Definitely bringing back memories. That is crazy. Go way back. Thank you, Ace Man. I manage this channel. She promoted me from janitor. servant. Just kidding. Servant Deezy, you crazy. Whatever. She just never asks. That's a good one. Yeah. Y'all funny. Man, I'm telling you. Definitely bring back some memories though. I'm telling you, that just I had to write it down. That's what I'm saying. I have to do a story time about that because man, make today great. This is it right here. I love this journal. I'm gonna get me another one like this, and it's just great. Great, great. Tuna, oh man. For real, man. That tuna sandwich. Oh man, with them purple Doritos, man, right there. Man, I know you know about that, Theezy. I know you remember that. Pop Cincinnati, time to lay down and go to sleep. You going to sleep, Eric? Okay, 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 okay. Go get you some sleep. I'm sure you done had your coffee and everything, and you done puff, and you've been up with me for a while. I've been on here actually for a little while now, y'all. It's almost time for me to get off, but I'm just saying. That tuna sandwich, Deezy, I'm not going to be able to find that. Not going to be able to find that. I already know. I already know. It's not going to be able to find that. That's terrible. He said no. I'm not going to be able to find that. Oh my gosh. I missed that sandwich. I wonder if, did I used to get that? I've created that sandwich, y'all. And I can't remember. I never got it here in Pittsburgh. I never had it here. That was down there. And they used to make it just right. Perfect. But I definitely created that sandwich. And that's something that... The name of the hospital, I'm a fake entry and bring you one. It is Yale Hospital. Yale Hospital. It's in Connecticut, though. Ooh, what you having? Well, onion rings, homemade. Man, that sound good. Tam, you always eating good, man. I'm so tired. You be eating good. Time be eating good. And some homemade onion rings, man. That sound good to me. I love onion rings. Yep, I graduated. I sure did. Yep, I did. I did some college too, but I didn't graduate college. I didn't finish. Because I was doing too much. That's the whole problem. I was doing way too much when I went to college. I had 4 kids, and I was doing, well, did I have 4? No, I only had the 3 kids. And I started going to college. I was working full time, going to college, and had 3 kids. It was way too much. I didn't finish. It was way too much. Like, and I was young as ever then too. I was like 20 when I had my 3rd son. I had him at like 22, 23. Yeah, 22. I think I had Rail. I had 3 kids, going to school, and working full time. It was way too much, overwhelming, and I did not finish. I had to pick and choose which one. My mom used to be watching the kids while I was going both. That's one thing. My kids never been in daycare, so my mother and my grandmother was watching the kids while I was working full time and going to school. And I had to choose one. My mom basically made me feel some type of way. She started telling me like, Yep, Yale Hospital in New Haven. Yep. And she was like, "Yeah, it feels like I'm raising your kids. Your baby does." I actually started going to school and work. I went back to school when my baby was like 2 weeks old. My third son, he was like 2 weeks. I said, "I can't sit here no more. I'm going back to school. I got to do something. I got to go. I got to keep going." Y'all know me. And after a minute, she's like, "It feel like I'm raising your kids. Your baby they ain't even gonna know you." She just threw a whole wrench in my whole game. So I said, "You know what? Nah, I'm done with this. My baby don't know me, ain't gonna know me. Oh yeah, all right. I'm back home now. You can go. Give me my baby. You done lost your mind, lady." I dropped out in the seventh. My GED results in last grade completed seventh. Wow, Daisy. That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, cause that don't mean that you can't, be great. But I'm just saying that sucks for a young person. I know a lot of guys like that though. Are your kids still young in Pittsburgh? Yeah, my kids are all still in Pittsburgh. My oldest son's gonna be 25. This is the ages this year. They're gonna be 25, 21, 20, well 22, 21, and 19. So y'all do the math. 25, 22, 21, and 19. Mm-hmm. Yale Hospital, New Haven, and that's the number one hospital I remember going to. Connecticut. Yup. Working for Benchmark, I believe Benchmark is going now. Things. Yup, time. Their Benchmark is going now. They actually employ Yale University employs the employees now. They got rid of that. But yeah, I was actually hired through them. So, yep, that's the hospital, and that's why I had to get the letters of recommendation I had to use 3 references in order to get in there, and I got in there basically as soon as I got down there, I got in. I came from another hospital here that's huge in Pennsylvania, UPMC. So being as though I worked for UPMC for 10 whole years and switched down there, I only switched. I didn't get fired from here. So that's why I said I had supervisors, nurse practitioners, and all kind of stuff. They were my references to help me get into that hospital. So it was straight. I got right in with no problem. New Haven is my old stomping grounds. Hope I plead the fifth. You know how close New Haven is to New York. Oh yeah, I know. I lived in New Haven for 5 years. So yeah, I know. You plead the fifth, plead the fifth, plead the fifth time. I know. I lived in New Haven for 5 years. So yeah. True. I made it pretty poor. I'm not rich. I'm stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle. Don't worry. Hey, you living life. You doing good. Considering you told me your story somewhat. So you doing good. Don't never doubt it. Don't downplay it or none of that. You're doing really well. Easy. Capita Bay. I always call you that. Hey, Capita Bay. I still call you that. I don't even know where I even. It is what it is. Ain't that hospital that you mentioned headquarters? Yeah, yep. That's the main hospital in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh. UPMC. Yep, UPMC. Yeah, and I worked for them for 10 years. I worked for Yale for 5 years. So that's why I say I had 15 years experience working in hospitals. That's where if I go back to work, which I will be, it'll be in the hospital. I can't even see myself working in nowhere else, like besides a bank. I work at a bank. That was another dream of mine. I used to work at a bank, PNC Bank, actually. I worked in their call center in the bank. I worked in the vault in the bank. And I worked as a receptionist in a bank before. 3 different positions inside a PNC Bank. What? Your brother in Pennsylvania. Swarthmore? The outlet, one of the biggest. Oh, really? I've never even been there. And I don't know where that is. Swarthmore? I've never been there before. You know, Pennsylvania is huge. Huge. Like, Philly's all the way on the east side of Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is on the west. When I'm driving from Connecticut to Pittsburgh, it takes 7 hours. That's how big Pennsylvania is, because the way I go, it takes me through New York. New York, I be only in New York for like 2 hours. The rest is in Pittsburgh. In Pennsylvania. I'm driving from way over one side, because Philly is close as ever to Connecticut. You can get to Philly in like a couple hours from Connecticut. But to get to Pittsburgh, it's 7 hours. Pennsylvania is huge. Pittsburgh's huge. But Pennsylvania is huge. I don't even live in Pittsburgh. I'm very close to it. I can get to Pittsburgh in like 30 minutes. But it's still close. It's like, it's like, it's so big. So big. That's up. Oh, wow. There's no ratchetness up there. If you know what I mean. Yeah. In South and North Philadelphia. Yeah. Yeah. I've never even been to Philly. That's how crazy that is. That's how big Pennsylvania is. I've never even been to Philly, and I lived in Pittsburgh most of my life. My cousins and I went to college in Pennsylvania. In Philly. One of my cousins. But I never even went to visit her. They're driving through the Carolinas. Oh, yeah? Okay, see? Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting hungry, y'all. I'm getting actually hungry. I don't know what the heck I'm going to eat, but I am getting hungry. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to still have, what did I say? French toast and sausage. I might, though. I got a plate in there that I had from yesterday. I didn't come on here and do it, but guess what? I made mustard fried chicken yesterday. I fried it in grease, not air fryer. Y'all already know I've been deep on that air fryer. Try not to fry chicken in the grease, because I did it for so long. But I actually I made some mustard fried chicken last night. What did I have? Mustard fried chicken, baked macaroni, and corn on the cob. And garlic bread, too, because I wanted a piece of garlic bread. So that's what I had for dinner yesterday. Yep, and I got some of that left over. So I'm going to have that in a little while. But I don't know. We're going to see. But my nieces, I want to know. I went to Penn State. Okay. I wanted my daughter to go to Penn State time. I wanted her to go there. She didn't want to go there. She went and did she stayed for 1 week there when she was in 10th grade. She had won a scholarship to go there for 1 week. She had to write an essay, and she won it. And she went there in 10th grade. I had to drive her and drop her off there. I wanted her to go there so bad, because she's about to go off next month. And I wanted her to go there, but she did not want to go. She didn't like it. She said the food sucks there. She didn't like the environment. She didn't like it. I said, girl, I want you to go right there because you're going to be still close to me. She didn't want to go. But I wanted her to go there. She wouldn't do it. She did have a great experience, though, when she stayed there for that week. Being as though she wanted to be a doctor, they had them dissect them bodies. She got a good heck of an experience going there. So she enjoyed it. Yeah, y'all, but let me get off here. I'm getting so hungry. I need to get some food in my stomach. All I got in my stomach so far is coffee. So I need to get on off here, get some food in my life. And yeah, maybe I can come back on again with y'all later. Yeah. I know it's a beautiful day outside, as y'all see. It's great outside. And maybe I might get out the door. We're going to have to see. We are going to have to see. When am I going to eat? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make that, what I say? French toast and sausage. It's kind of late now. It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm going to still be trying to eat some breakfast. But you can eat breakfast any time of the day. And then I could save my little leftovers for a little bit later and have that. So, I don't know. I know I'm hungry, though. I know that. I may have heard the full definition is terrible. Philadelphia. Today, I don't know. With baby cooking up in Philly. Man, she got a chance. She didn't want to go. She was just like, yeah, Mom, I don't like the environment. I don't like it. I say, oh man, girl, I always wanted her to go to Pitt or Penn State or something. But she's like, no, I'm out of here, Mom. I don't want to stay here. So, you know, it is what it is. I tell y'all what though, she told me a boy said to her one of her male friends here, he told her that he said she needs to. He told her. She said it's different hearing it from an outsider than it is from hearing it from somebody inside. He told her that he feels like she should go off to college. Don't stay around here. That she's too good for these people around here. And he told her that he feel like if she stay here, she's gonna be hindering her success and hindering her future. He told her the people that she hang around with or not, he can tell that they don't see much more than right in front of them, and he can see how her mind is so whatever that he sees that she should go off to college. Because I told y'all, Pittsburgh, man, is the people here don't think big at all. But he told her, and she was like, Mom, I really was happy when he told me that. He said he could see a bright future for me, and that I should get out of here. And she's like, it definitely was different hearing it from somebody else on the outside. I said, I told you, girl, I've always seen more in you. You've always been that type of kid, student, and all that to go hard. Like, I told y'all, she's always been like that. She's always been big on school. She's always dreamed bigger. She's always said she wanted to be a doctor or something like in that field. She's always had that determination in her and that ability to be able to work hard for it. So, like she said, the outsider said that to her. And I told y'all that's what it is. That's what type of girl she is. What type of student. So I want her to go ahead and go to school and do her big one. Finish up, man. Finish out with a bang. Don't let this place here swallow you up and make you another statistic, another one of these people. No. Get out of here. It's never too late for my favorites. Man. With cinnamon, peach syrup. There is nothing like homemade. Swear it isn't. And I got some brioche bread too. Brioche. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, I got some of that too. Gonna be fire. Definitely gonna be some homemade. Could be very intimidating if it's your first time. Now most people. I'm telling you, I'm Philly ratchet. I already know. I done heard stories. I don't want my baby to really go no. I'm afraid she's never been away from me like that. I know she's not staying with me right now because she's over, staying at my brother's while she wanted to go to that school over that side. That's why she's there. But she would have been right here. But she wanted to go to school over there. She said that because out here is just out the way. You don't know too. She don't know nobody out this way or none of that. So she wanted to go to school there. I let her do it. But she's never been away from me like that. So I don't know about it scares me to send my baby off into a whole nother state by herself to learn life. Even though it's college and it's different stuff and whatever, but it's very, very scary. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's scary to me. I don't want to discourage her. She feels the same way. She's a little scared of the whole idea of it, but I don't know. Like, she's the only girl. She's the baby. It's scary to me, to be honest. Okay. Get that cinnamon swirl bread. That makes the best. For real. And not Jewish challah bread. Okay. I'm going to try that one too. I thought that cinnamon bread might be good. The swirl one, I thought that probably would be good as for French toast. University Park in Philadelphia School. I bet. I bet, Tam. I bet. Yeah. Yeah. That's just that's just keeping it transparent with y'all as far as how I feel about her going to school. It's being transparent. My true feelings are scary. I know how this world can swallow you up, and I listen. It's scary, but I don't want to rub off on her, my fears off on her with that. Thank you, John. Appreciate you. Thank you for tapping in, showing up all the time. I appreciate you for that. Tam, you were #1 on the leadership board. They're gonna put a crown by you, back next to your name. Are y'all able to see that too? Isn't that something? You are #1 on the leadership board. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Double tap the screen. Show your girl some love. And yes, I appreciate all y'all for tapping in with me. We've been on for a while. I'm finna get off here so I can get me something to eat because time is ticking. It is going fast. Okay, mama. I see you over there with your nice dress on. She got on her black and yellow. Yes, but I'm gonna get off here though. I am a leader. Yes, there you go. #1. Tap on in again later though, y'all. I'm gonna come back on again later on today. I don't know exactly what time or what we're gonna be doing, but yes. You about to go home, make your lunch and relax for the rest of the day. Sounds good to me. Sounds great. Sounds like a plan. And I'm about to do the same thing. I'm not gonna relax. I don't know what I'm probably going outside for a little bit. Just to go out and clouds are starting to get dark again. And I don't know. And no, I ain't messing with that rain. But again, let me go on ahead and get off here so I can get something to eat, okay? I'll talk to y'all again later. Deuces, and thank you for tapping in.